Early voting will be underway in Texas 2 weeks from today, which means there's not much time to solve a new controversy over a polling station in Rowlett. Freedom Place Church is the only early voting site right now, but the mayor of Rowlett says it's too small and doesn't have enough parking. As Jobin Punniker reports, now church officials are threatening to sue.
Dallas County has a decision to make, and very soon, whether to keep Freedom Place Church in Rowlett as a polling location. It has sparked a back and forth between city and church.
Mayor Margolis does not want a church to be a polling location. The city has decided that they're going to revoke the certificate of occupancy.
Attorneys for a religious liberty firm is representing the church, says a revocation basically shuts down the church and polling, which they say is election interference and religious discrimination.
I don't understand what is taking place, why the hostility is, why they're literally trying to shut our church down just because we said yes to the county.
Rowlett's Mayor Blake Margolis tells us the, quote, location is problematic for voting, citing, quote, capacity and partisan politics. He's talking about a time in 2023 when the pastor openly endorsed a local candidate. That concern was laid out in this email that we can verify. The mayor's take is the county did a poor job of communicating a change in polling location. The Dallas County Elections Administrator tells us the city initially offered up this community center, and while it had parking, it had very little space for voting. There are only 5 parking spaces in front of the church. In 2020, 22,150 people early voted in Rowlett. The pastor says it has parking agreements with nearby entities for more spots.
We have a plan. We've worked with the elections office. They're very happy with our plan.
The polling question has raised more questions, which unearthed this, that Freedom Place Church's certificate of occupancy was erroneously approved. The church feels targeted. The mayor says the certificate only came up because capacity has. He says, quote, my issue is not with this church or pastor, but with the county that chose a facility that is insufficient for our Rowlett public. Ultimately, it's up to Dallas County who gets the polling location, and that decision needs to come before early voting by next week. In Dallas County, I'm Jobin Punniker.
Yeah, early voting starts Monday, October 21st and runs 12 days. Election day is Tuesday, November 5th. Texans will also be voting for U.S. Senate, and you can watch Senator Ted Cruz face off with Congressman Colin Allred in the Texas debate, which takes place at 7 p.m. next Tuesday right here on WFAA. The debate on October 15th is the only one, and it'll be moderated by senior political reporter Jason Whiteley and Gromer Jeffers from the Dallas Morning News. You'll also want to watch our streaming app that night for expert analysis before and after the debate. We'll be streaming the debate live on WFAA Plus and bring you coverage you won't see anywhere else.